question about the lighting, actually.
Okay.
So, it was at night, but
Yes,
everyone was pretty well lit, evenly lit. How did you pull that off?
You know what, I'm going to turn that over to our director of photography because to this day I have no idea how we pull it off.
We pulled it off with our camera, which is the Sony A7S, Alpha 7S, and the average camera shoots it at 3200 ISO at max, and that's when you start to see visible grain, but the Sony Alpha 7S has the ability to shoot past 12,800 with little to no grain, so that meets an LED that was given to us nicely by Philip something or other.
Yes, we had an on-set photographer who assisted with some equipment, and I also have a friend who is a photographer who works for a professional photographing company. And they were nice enough to lend us a very nice light that I was scared was going to break every night.
Just a little handheld guy, or one of the ones?
It was like one of those big ones. We would put it all the way up super high, and yeah, we had moons and everything. Yeah. Thank you for saying that, because the lighting was definitely a big point for us.
I mean, that's really incredible. You lit that entire film with a single LED.
At one point we had two little photo lights that just spill blue everywhere. So really the whole lighting is just emulating just blue spill from the moonlight. So yeah, for the most part it was one, but then we had two little small ones that slowly started dying throughout the night.
Yeah.
By the end of the night we had the one, and then we moved to the fire pit. And then
Yes, we had the fire pit as well for the one sequence. But other than that, yeah, we just used what we had. You just gotta be creative.
And then we had a gaffer for our last day when we did the scene inside, and then we had a nice lighting package for that.
Well, it really looked phenomenal. Yeah. I'm honestly amazed by what cameras and a little ingenuity can do these days. Now, can you tell us, or whoever, can you tell us a bit about the fight choreography?
So our fight choreographer couldn't stay because he's actually in a theater play. He's actually working, yay. Yay jobs that pay money. But we had 2 rehearsals to work on the fight scene. We had the one major fight scene, obviously. I wanted everyone to have an athletic background. So I'm a black belt in karate. Rick has a background in wrestling. And then Josh, who played Oscar, was our stunt director and choreographer, and he obviously has a background in that as well. So he choreographed the whole thing for us. I had an idea of what I wanted just in general. For example, the TV show Arrow. Anybody watch Arrow? Anybody like Arrow? Yes? Yes? Yay? Everybody loves Arrow. But so we just took inspiration for that. So I just kind of gave him notes, just kind of like, hey, this is what I'm going for, make it look cool. And basically, yeah, we had 2 rehearsals, maybe, what do you think, maybe 3 hours each? 3 hours each, and then we just had one night to shoot it all.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Now, shoot, I forgot my question.
Uh-oh.
Is anyone else in the audience?
Anybody in the audience, please somebody just ask a question, ask us anything, anybody. Come on, throw me a bone, yes.
I don't know if you said this already, how long did it take you to shoot?
Okay, I did not say that, so excellent question. The whole movie was shot in 3 nights. We started at about, I want to say at sundown, so 6, and this was in early October, the first few days of October of last fall. So we started around 6, and then the first night we wrapped early. We wrapped around 11 or so that was nice. And then the second night was when we were shooting the zombie, and we knew we had to get all that done. So we shot till probably about 4 in the morning, something like that. At one point, Rick was taking a nap just on the dirt floor, just in the factory. And then the second night we shot also till about 3 in the morning. So it was 3 nights, but not even complete nights. If anyone's ever worked on a set or done any extra work, anything like that, you know that a feature film shoot, or any professional film shoot, is at least 12 hours generally. And even that, if you get out in 12 hours, it's woohoo, you're going home early. Usually it's 14, 16 hours. We weren't even shooting for 12 hours a night. There it is.
Well, I have a question about just the background of the universe and the main protagonist. She saw this vampire and this werewolf, and it looked like she really believed that they were, and then obviously they meet with a real-life zombie. So what's the background on that? Is this a world where those exist?
Well, yeah, I think that zombie was really existing there, right, Rick? You felt your life was in danger, it was real.
It was the closest thing to method acting I've ever done.
It was the closest thing to method acting I've ever done because that's a real thing. Those things exist.
Well, that's actually a note on the makeup as well. I think it really helped the actors because at one point they were like, I'm just looking over here and I'm terrified, for real. But back to the universe, it's funny that you kind of asked that because we don't have this available publicly yet because we're sending it out to festivals and such, but I've shown it to some family and friends privately, and they're like, wait, that's a zombie? Like, zombies don't do that. Why is he running around and like fighting people and stuff? And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Where is the definition of zombie? Like, show this to me. Every show you look at, they're all doing something different, and so are vampires. Like, you can really just come up with your own rules, especially for a supernatural thing like that. I'm like, guys, wait till the sequel. He's gonna fly. So the universe, we have zombies exist. We have other things that exist. We'll see as we continue to tell these stories, hopefully. I would say for now, this is definitely a universe where anything is possible.
So is this a web series or a series of shorts?
So we hope to continue this story for sure. When we were first shooting this, we were definitely just not thinking that far ahead because we weren't sure if we were going to finish this. No, we definitely knew we were going to finish it. I wasn't going to have it any other way. But I definitely would like to continue. I think a web series would be fun if that's something we kind of started discussing even before we finished the project. I would like to collaborate with some artists on comics, because I think these characters lend very well to that. You never know in the future, but you will definitely see these characters again.
Awesome. Well, are there any last-minute questions? Are there any last-minute plugs you'd like to give for yourselves, anything you're doing locally?
Well, everyone did an amazing job, so if anybody needs anybody on their crew, these are the people to hire, and so we didn't really do introductions. So Todd was our director of photography. He also put up with me breaking every filmmaking rule ever. What was that, the 180? Yeah, the 180. I was like, I don't care, what's the 180? I don't do numbers. So Todd did an awesome job as the director of photography. Jay did our sound. As well, he was our associate producer, as well as a very important title of donut bringer. So he did a fantastic job. Coffee and donuts, yes. Irina did the beauty hair and makeup, as well as assisting on the horror hair and makeup. And then Rick obviously was our wonderful Hamilton. So if anybody would like to hire anybody here, or just pass along to other people, I'm not just saying this because it's my team. I think they're truly amazing. This movie wouldn't look like this if they weren't. Also, please like us on Facebook. We're on Facebook under Dinner Movie. And if you feel inclined to post anything, which I hope you do, #Dinner Movie, all one word, Dinner Movie.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Well, sorry. Let me start again. You saw it here first, folks. Let's give them another round of applause.